Therefore, what you're meant to do in theory is you're meant to write f of x equals, or f of blank equals 3 times blank cubed minus 4 times blank squared minus 3 times blank plus 4. So does everybody get? I'm basically just saying f of x equals that, and then we're using it. Now, you usually guess factors of 4, so you'd start off with minus 1, 1, you go minus 2, 2, or you can go minus 4 and plus 4. I don't really know which one it is, but we're not going to take any risks because we're going to use our calculator. So we're going to go mode, table function. We're going to enter in the function into the calculator, like so. What range will I use? Yeah, minus 10 to 10 is usually a good one. If you don't get lucky, you can always try another range. Minus 3 times x, isn't it? And then plus 4, yeah. Start at minus 10, end at 10, step at 1. Alright, keep going down, wait for it to cross the x-axis. There we are, minus 1, 0. Is that alright with you guys? So, I just go, oh, let's try minus 1. Man, I'm really lucky, I know I get it right first time every time, hooray. So, minus 3, minus 4, that's a plus 3, that's a plus 4. Show some sort of attempt that you did trial and error, and you're done. This here is necessary, not just doing this for the sake of it. Show the examiner that you attempted trial and error. You get what I'm saying? Because if you mess up the rest of the question, the examiner can go 40% for trial and error successfully attempted. And you're like, yeah, it passed the question. Okay? So make sure you show that you've done that. Okay? Now after I've done that, what have I successfully proven? That x equals minus 1 is a root. What's the factor then? Somebody's very satisfied. Alright guys, we now do long division. And we get x plus 1. And we divide it into 3x cubed minus 4x squared minus 3x plus 4. Okay, let's find out. 3x squared, is that right? So what happens when you multiply then? 3x cubed plus 3x squared. Take it away. What you get? Huh? Minus 7x squared minus 3x. Divide that with that. Minus 7x, anybody? Cool. What do we get now? Minus 7x squared minus 7x, but change the signs and you get 4x plus 4. I'm happy now because it goes in evenly. That's going to be plus 4. Then you know that that will just cancel off and leave no remainder. Alrighty. Now, what I'm claiming is, the blue number is the same as the yellow number multiplied by the green number. Everybody cool with that? The question was factorize the blue number. So I've now officially changed the blue number into this. But is that fully factorized? So what do I have to factorize next? The 3x squared, don't I? I do it the long way. You guys do it by sort of like trial and error in the middle. So 3 times 4, 12. Two numbers that multiply to give me 12, but add to give me minus 7. Minus 3 and minus 4. And then I'll have this in a second. Doesn't take long. There's no thinking involved. Get it right, everyone. Now, anybody get those 3? This is for Question 12, part 4. That's my answer. Alrighty. Move on. Okay. 17. Is there any part of 17 you want, or just anything specific? Yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Did you just trial and error everything?
No, I did it.
Did you use your calculator and just say this, this, and this?
No, I did it.
Yeah, you'd have to show it, like. So, I've always been really lazy about it, okay? And I was doing part 4. Here's what I do, okay? Once again, to be horrendously lazy about it, I go for x cubed. No x there, so leave that out. Okay, 7x. And I'll go for the minus 6. And you put in your minus 10 to plus 10 again, the same thing. Now look for the zeros on the right hand side. Got one there. Minus 2 is one of them. Next one. Minus 1 is another one. I think that means 3 has to be the other one. It is, yeah. Now look, I can't just do that in an exam. Like, what did you do to get that? Okay? So, if you're really desperate and you've forgotten everything you learned, but you remember the calculator trick, to get a temp marks, here's what I'd do. I'd first of all change this into f of x. And then I'd say, okay, 4 roots fx equals 0. And then I'll just do f blank equals blank cubed minus 7 times blank, take away 6. And what do we already know about those 3 numbers? What's guaranteed about those 3 numbers when I put them in? How do I know they're equal to 0? Because the table function told me, alright? So what you can have is minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. You don't have to do each individual calculation now, do you? Because you already know they're going to be 0. Alright? And then you can say your 3 answers are minus 2, minus 1, and 3. Right? You won't get full marks for that. They won't let you off with that. They know you're just using the calculator within each of its life, okay? Here's how you get full marks. Choose any of these, whichever one you want. I'm going to choose x plus 2, purely because it's the first one, yeah? You see, isn't it? I'm going to divide x plus 2 into that. Somebody else can divide x minus 3 into that, you still get full marks. Or somebody else can divide x plus 1 into it. In fact, when we have it fully factorized, what's it going to look like? It's going to look like x plus 1, x plus 2, and x minus 3. That's what it's going to look like fully factorized, okay? So let's try this out. Yes, sir?
You just have to pick one of the factors, basically.
Pick one of the roots, turn it into a factor. Yeah. Now, you'll see here I'm missing 0x squared, haven't I? So I'm going to take that out and put in 0x squared. Some people must know a lot about this already. Looking forward to seeing it done perfectly in the next exam. Exactly. Now, next one is x plus 2. Divide it in. So, just long division. You gotta show your long division for this. And then we get x squared, so it goes in x cubed plus 2x squared. Take them away. Minus 2x squared minus 7x goes in minus 2 times. So it's going to be minus 2x squared minus 4x. Change them both with pluses. And then we get a 3x minus 3x minus 6, which is perfect because we know it goes in minus 3 times. Okay. Yeah. The last part's really easy. Now, here's what I'm basically telling you is once again, I'm telling you that this green part here is the same thing as the yellow part multiplied by the blue part. Is that okay? So what do I change directly underneath that? Directly underneath it, I basically say it's the same thing as x plus 2 into x squared minus 2x minus 3. And then what do I do there? Factorize the x squared minus 2x minus 3. And you get x minus 3 and x plus 1. And we already knew that, didn't we? And then the answer will be x equals minus 2, x equals 3, and x equals minus 1. You got to show the workings, okay? Is that everything? So I only did 12.